A lot of people want to knock on fraternities. Now, I've never been part of one. I've always built my own. I call them cults instead. We always hear about fraternities doing things, but we don't really hear about sororities. Want to know why? Because it's a darker world. And a movie recently opened my eyes to that. Neighbors 2, Sorority Rising. If you've seen the original Neighbors, you know that Seth Rogen and Zac Efron together do a great job. In this movie, we get a slightly different pairing. In the first one, it was a fraternity. But this one is all about the sorority. Seth Rogen's character and Rose Byrne's characters. And they're thinking about moving, and the only way to move is to make sure that no one else moves in. Lo and behold, a few sorority sisters. And I like sorority sisters. But when they're in the form of Chloe Grace Moretz from Kick-Ass, you better watch out, because she's going to destroy everybody. I mean, this movie is exactly what you thought it was. It was the original, but with a sorority. So a bunch of girls. And there are some classic comedic moments in this that are just awesome. Similar to the first one. But they're just so unique because of the sorority. And it gets much darker this time, where these sorority sisters are out for blood. They are going after this family. And this is a tale that should be told. This is something that people need to realize. If they're close to a sorority, the fraternities over there, yeah, we need to worry about fraternities, I agree. But we also need to worry about sororities. Because even though they look sweet and loving on the outside, there is some dark shit in there. And that shit's going to spill over into my shit, and then our shit's going to mix. And I don't know what shit's going to be darker, but there's going to be some evil shit coming out of there. And in this movie, it shows that. And this poor family of Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne, they're up to here with this, now they have to deal with it again. And then the sorority starts slinging drugs. And you know how I think about drugs all the time. Okay, so I agreed with that part of it. But not when they were attacking the family. But there are some real gems in this movie, like the scene where Seth Rogen's trying to back out and all the girls are jumping on his car. And his wife is spraying water on the girls. And they're basically stripped, almost naked. Like, okay, that was hilarious. And it was like a dream come true, right? For everybody. Still, it kind of lost its luster. It was rehashing the same fucking story. Just with the sorority girls. And okay, yeah, we all went and watched Neighbors. If this would have been the original, it would have been awesome. But it almost felt like it was the social justice warriors jumping out and going, oh, well, we want sisters in this one. It felt a little pushed. It was like the empowerment of women. And I'm totally for the empowerment and equality of all women across the board because they're so beautiful and lovely. But I'm going to tell you something, not when it feels like a stunt. And in this movie, it felt like a little bit of a stunt. It didn't feel organic enough. And that's what was weird about this movie. Sure, it hit some really funny comedic moments. And it had kind of the similar, storyline. Even they brought Zac Efron back, and then he helped build them, and they screwed him, so he wanted to get back, so he jumped with the family. The story should work on its own, with or without Zac Efron. And sure, I know, all the women love him. But he could have come in a lot more organic, in my opinion. Nonetheless, the movie's still a fun little movie. It's not going to blow your mind. But if you like the original Neighbors, you're going to like this one. Because it's women. And they're all cute. So, you don't really lose much on that. Neighbors 2... Seth Rogen, Rose Byrne, Zac Efron, Chloe Grace Moretz from Kick-Ass, and she's really a good actress. You even have Dave Franco in this. You have a whole slew, and they brought in Selena Gomez, which she, unbelievably beautiful. I'm just going to say it. She's pretty beautiful. And a voice like an angel. If you can watch it, watch it. I wouldn't be spending a whole ton of money on watching this movie, though. That's just me.